Hey fam, welcome in. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. You can find me all over social media, mostly Twitter and Instagram under that girl Tam. All of my information is below in the description box, including information about how to book a personal reading more aligned with your personal situation. This is a general reading for the sign of Taurus. Bull gang, gang, gang. I am a Taurus sun, Libra moon, Pisces rising. I resonate more as a Gemini, actually. But I'm Taurus. I'm still Taurus sun. I'm still, you know, my ego goes as far as that Taurus bull goes. Anywho, this is a general love reading. I've been nudged to do love readings. I don't, if you have been rocking with me for any period of time, you know that I'm not a fan. Just because the directions that those readings go in just always never, yeah. But, you know, we're going into 2021. We're doing new things. I'm freestyling this reading. Normally, I lay the cards before I even go on camera, but I'm freestyling this, so we're just going to see as it comes out. I am in the middle of producing my own Oracle deck and tarot cards, so I'm going to be using my Oracle prototypes today. And we're going to use 2 decks, 2, 3, 4. We're going to use 4 total decks. 5 actually. 5 decks total. All right. So the first card out. Kisses. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving in affection and falling in love. Okay. If we're going to do a love reading, let's do a love reading. I like it. Unconditionally loving. Keys on a ring. Many options, decisions. Unconventional. String along, one night stand. Ironically, I believe Aries, was it Aries that got this card in the same spot? Yeah, I think it was Aries that got this card in the same spot. So you could be dealing with an Aries. Self-indulgence. Focus on self, self-worth. Time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Bottom of the deck. Meeting someone new, dating. Get back out there, plan or set a date. Okay. That's interesting. I mean, if you've got some type of unconditional love, this keys on a ring, options, dating. Some of you may be considering the options in the dating field. This is for singles. This is love reading, general love reading. So this is for super singles, people in situationships, relationships, past, present, future. This is a timeless reading. I'm not putting a date on any of these. We're coming into 2021 with some new energy, so let's see what else we have. Let's see what we get from these Romance Angels cards. Hello, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Hello. Hello, hello. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Absolutely. I like it. I like it. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Love it. I love it. The bottom of the deck, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Awesome. All right, so let's look at the first oracle. I have, let's see, 6 cards here. The first one is intentions. What do you want? Really important question to ask, because when you're not clear about what it is that you want, your life kind of mirrors that. So you end up getting a mishmash of some bits and pieces of things you do want and some bits and pieces of shit you don't want, just because you haven't been very clear with the universe as far as what it is that you want. So this is asking you to really be clear about your intentions and what it is that you want in terms of a relationship, right? Release resentment in order to heal. Untie yourself from the situation. So you may be dealing with a situation where you are still carrying around some level of resentment that does require some healing. And really, this kind of gives me like Five of Swords energy, because it's like, if you are attached energetically with, by holding on to resentment, you keep yourself energetically connected to the situation or person that created the conflict in the first place, right? So in order to heal that part of you, you're going to need to finish releasing the rest of that resentment. What you feel is real, trust it. So yes, absolutely, if there's a new situation that you're calling in and you're feeling all warm and fuzzy about it, what you feel is real. I like it. Why wait? It's time to step forward. Go. You know what you want. Do you know what you want? If what you want is standing right in front of you, are you going to go after it? You may be seeing the synchronicity of 666. Talks about balancing peace in your life, particularly with your loved ones, relatives, family, close friends. Seeking balance, seeking to keep the balance, maintain balance. And the last card is take a step back. You're overly invested. So there may be a situation, and I'm kind of tying it to like the resentment, the releasing of the resentment, and the why wait. It's time to step forward. I kind of feel like this is more about the free yourself, taking your life back. There's a situation that you may energetically still be kind of connected to, not necessarily because you want to be, it just is. You may have already retreated your situation, already retreated your energy from the situation in order to regain balance, in order to gain some sense of freedom from a situation. Yeah, so it's like this calling in. I like the keys on the ring with being many options, decisions, unconventional string along, one night stand. I kind of feel like I'm not looking at it from because the string along and one night stand more gives me like the negative connotation. I'm not taking these from a negative connotation. Calling in your soulmate, many options. I kind of feel like you might have options in front of you. You may have several people who are interested in you. You may be considering unconventional ways of relationships, or being in relationships, or how you do relationships. Free yourself. It's time to take control of your life. I kind of feel like with that, it also talks about, because again, I'm looking at unconventional, it also kind of talks about you maybe unconventional. It's like there's something about this relationship that may be unconventional. And you're kind of being asked to just be open, free yourself. Free yourself from the restrictive thoughts, or free yourself from perceived restriction. Free yourself from perceived restriction, right? You're calling in your soulmate through visualizations and affirmations. The relationship itself between you and this soulmate that you're calling in may be unconventional. Okay. I like that. Self-indulgence. Focus on self-worth. Time to heal. Shadow work. Self-appreciation. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Yeah, that's definitely something to do with, focusing on, especially if you've been in a situation where maybe an ex made you feel like, really nobody can make you feel something. You make yourself feel that way. Let's be perfectly honest. They may do something that acts as a catalyst and we react to it. But other people really don't make you do anything. You do whatever it is you do as a reaction to somebody else's behavior or somebody else's actions. getting to know each other. I like this fact that this new love and soulmate with this unconditionally loving, giving, receiving affection, falling in love. This feels for me like the innocence or newness or the butterfly stage of the beginning, you know, like when you're getting to know somebody. This could even be like falling in love, like falling in love with somebody again. Like, because this for me doesn't necessarily have to be like this new love, new person has stirred your romantic feelings. For me, doesn't necessarily have to be like a new person. It could just be a new, because for me, like the Ace of Cups, like when we're dealing with tarot, I feel like these new opportunities for love or new opportunities, they don't necessarily mean with a brand new person. It could be within a dynamic that already exists that just requires a little tweaking, right? To turn it into a different kind of relationship. But definitely you're calling in your soulmate here. You are, I feel like there is a focus on yourself. You have, if you have not already released the energy of your ex, you are releasing them. So that you can spend more time focused on this new love that is coming into your life, right? Remember, these are general, won't resonate for everybody. So let's see what the tarot says. Okay, so I get the sense that you may be slightly closed off. Like you, so, okay. So you are looking at the situation, you're kind of not contemplating, but you're like really, you're assessing the situation. No? You're maybe assessing a situation or on a kind of sitting in a wait and see mode, waiting to see if something happens, waiting to see if something changes, waiting to see if everything that you've put into something is actually going to materialize into something else. Kind of waiting even for maybe the truth. You potentially could even be holding on really, really tight to this opportunity, but almost in a, it's more than being guarded, because you're asking right now, like, what do I have to give up in order to get what I want? Like, what you want is new love. What you want is happiness. What you want, like, right, that's what you want. But you're kind of looking at the situation and you're asking yourself, okay, here's all my time, love, and energy. Ooh, what do I got to give in order for me to receive, like, what I want, right? And the thing is that it has to be unconditional. So it's not about what you give, what you get in receipt for what you give. It's just about being open to receive and being open to give. And in the Four of Pentacles energy, you're not open to give, nor are you open to receive. Or there's like some type of weird imbalance where you're kind of blocked, right? So you prevent the flow of abundance, this flow of unconditional giving and receiving. You almost kind of prevent the flow of that by being so guarded and closed off to it, right? So this is kind of asking you to really see the truth of the situation, see that you don't need to protect yourself in those terms. Because it feels protective. You don't need to protect yourself like that. Right. So you found the capacity to make yourself happy. You found the capacity to fill your own well. And I feel as though you've been very focused on and have worked very hard towards doing just that. And I feel as though you're also you're ready. I mean, like, I like the fact that I'm looking at free yourself, and I'm looking at this Knight of Wands, and this Knight of Wands for me is about, okay, now, I ain't gonna lie, Knight of Wands, and I'm looking up and I see one night stand. Okay, so if that's what your get down is, like this also could be about you being, you know, you're good independently in terms of your emotional space and you're okay with that. And like you're only willing to really give so much. I feel like you're willing to put work into a situation. You're really, really wanting to put work into a situation. And are even like really actively putting work into the situation, actively putting work into like really fulfilling yourself and really, you know, finding your own happiness within yourself. And I feel like you do want to move in a new direction. You would like to, you know, you're waiting for your fresh new start. You want a new start. But I ain't gonna lie, the Knight of Wands is kind of a phallic card. It is, you know, in and out energy. This could be somebody just literally wanting to come in and just fuck and then bounce. So be mindful, because that's not really what you want, because what you want is, you want love. You want love. I also feel like I feel like you're really working on, okay, so release your ex, getting to know each other, you know, you're focusing on yourself. I absolutely see that. I like all of the tarot cards like really match up with these cards. I feel like there's been a huge focus on, you know, if you've suffered from some type of loss, financial loss or whatever, I feel as though you've been really working hard towards, you know, self-mastery, working on yourself, rebuilding your foundation, aside from, you know, aside from the foundation that you create with someone else. We're talking about you and your foundation, you. I feel like you've been working really hard towards, you know, rebuilding yourself, recouping the loss, any type of financial loss that you've suffered. You're really working hard towards recovering from that. I feel like there's part of your concern is because you've dealt with lies in the past. So you are a little leery. But I do feel as though you're trying really hard to see things from new perspectives, or see things from a more expanded view, so that you're not getting yourself caught up in the same kind of mental space that you've been in before. The thing is that right now there is a little bit of delay, or there's some type of hesitation. Some type of hesitation, reluctance to move, or not sure how to move, not sure how to proceed forward. So you're kind of taking a pause to look at all sides. So you're still very isolated. You've been isolated, or you've isolated yourself, or you're dealing with somebody who's isolated themselves. There's definitely energy here of like a reluctance to let go. A reluctance to let go, or because there's a little bit of a stubborn energy, Taurus. There's a little bit of a stubborn energy, but it's more of, it's like still deciding. No, not even a consider. It's weird. It's like deciding. It's like you've made a choice. Maybe you're going back. You're having a second look. Maybe you're going back and you're having a second look. Yeah, because it's like you've retreated your energy. Yeah, okay. Wow. The cards have spoken. You want to go in a new direction. You've already taken all the time you're going to take as far as as this situation is concerned. Calling in your soulmate. Wish fulfillment. You're going to take a leap of faith towards your wish fulfillment. Doing what makes you happy. Yep. You want to go in a new direction. You're hopeful. You're taking action, deciding to take action towards moving in a new direction because you're very hopeful about the future. The Star card talks about destined and fated events. Talks about, the wish, wish upon a star, the wish is granted. It just doesn't look like what you anticipated to look like, but you still get what you want. Let's talk about the players. This is a reading for Taurus. Who do we have here? I've got Virgo, Aquarius, Aries, Virgo, Aquarius, Aries, Pisces. Yeah. Ooh, 21 minutes. All right, guys. That concludes your reading. This is timeless. Again, this stays on the channel indefinitely, forever. So if this resonates for you, please like, share, and subscribe so we can get the numbers up. I'm really going to try hard this year to put more content on the channel. Anywho, thank you so much for your support and just for rocking with me. I really appreciate everything. The community that I've built on Twitter and the community that I've built here on YouTube. So thank you so much. And I look forward to spending 2021 getting to know you and you getting to know me. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.